Welcome back to our Adungu classes. My name is Bolton Serunjoji and this is our second lesson. In this lesson, we're going to learn two things. We're going to learn tuning your instrument and we're also going to learn scales. Okay. How is the Adungu tuned? You can either tune your Adungu in a major scale or you can tune it in a pentatonic scale. What are major scales? Well, we have 12 major scales. We have A major scale, and we have A sharp or B flat major scale. We have a B major scale. We have a C major scale. We have a C sharp or a D flat major scale. Then we have a D major scale. And we have a D sharp or an E flat major scale. Then we have an E major scale. We have an F major scale. We have an F sharp or a G flat major scale. And we have a G major scale, and lastly we have a G sharp major scale or an A flat major scale. Those are 12 major scales. Okay, and what are pentatonic scales? Pentatonic scales, on the other hand, are scales that come out of major scales. These scales are made up of 5 notes of the major scales. And how do we know these notes? Well, these are the notes. The pentatonic scale is made up of the first note of the major scale, the second note, the third note, and you skip the fourth note, and you keep the fifth note and the sixth note of the major scale. So that is a pentatonic scale. Now, of all the major scales that we've talked about, you can make a pentatonic scale out of those scales. We're going to focus only on major scales and pentatonic scales today. There are a lot more other scales in the music register, but today we're going to only talk about major scales and pentatonic scales. And with this lesson that we're working on today, we're going to focus on one scale. We're going to focus on the G major scale because this is the scale in which this instrument is tuned in. And then later we will talk about pentatonic scales. Okay, so let's go ahead and tune our instrument. How are we going to tune our instrument? Well, we're going to skip the first 2 strings and we're going to start on the 3rd string, and we're going to tune that string to the first note, which is G. And then we're gonna go to the next note and tune it, which is an A. Then we're gonna go on our 3rd string and tune it, which is B. Then we're gonna go to our 4th string and tune it, which is a C. Then we're gonna go to the 5th string, which is a D. And we're gonna go to our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're gonna go to our 6th string, which is an E. Then we're gonna go to our 7th note, which is 7th strings, which is an F sharp. Then we're going to go to our 8th note, which is back to the G. And we're going to continue going on from the G. We go to A, and then we go to B. Then we're going to come back up and tune the 2 strings above the string on which we started. So we started on a G, which is a 3rd string. We're going to tune the string above that. And how do we know what that string is? Well, you go backwards in the scale. So G, this should be F sharp. And then the string above that, you go backwards, it's going to be an E. Well, now our Adungu is fully tuned in the G major scale. Thank you for joining me in this lesson, and I will see you in the next lesson.